Disclaimer. If you know us in real life, please never bring up anything we talk about on this podcast to us in person.
Whatever happens in this podcast stays in this podcast.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Hello, JIMESLIMers, and welcome back to another episode. Very special episode. First of all, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. This is going to be uploaded the day after Valentine's because that's our
That's just
schedule.
how we roll, yeah. This is actually the day after Valentine's Day, but you'll see it on the same day. Anyway.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They don't need to know. We're just, whatever. Okay, anyway. So, Isabel, tell me, how was your Valentine's Day?
So... let's just say I was not in the right headspace yesterday.
Oh.
My head hurt really bad. I was asleep for the majority of the day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll let the JIMESLIMers piece that together and see if they exactly. My Valentine's Day, I spent it at work.
I thought you weren't working. Like, I was so confused when you pulled up to work. Like, I was like, hello, like, why are you at work?
So, JIMESLIMers, let me explain. So, this past week, they had canceled all my shifts because apparently a lot of people had gotten COVID, right? So then they're like, okay, we're going to close this week, right? But then my manager texted me on Friday and she's like, because I sent her my results where I got negative. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, okay, like the store's opening on Saturday. And I was like, I thought I was going to get a week off. Mm-hmm. I did not get a week off.
Like, you kind of got a week off.
Yeah, but either way, I work 4 days out of the week and 2 of those are like weekdays. Do you know what I mean? So,
whatever.
Yeah. So technically, I guess, but not like the whole week would have been nice. Mm-hmm. So then I pull up and I worked because I had to. What else was I going to do? And then yesterday, I was scheduled to work 5 to 11, right? Like I was going to close. Mm-hmm. But then I got this cute little text message from my manager. He was like, oh, happy Valentine's Day. Like, can you come in early? I was like, oh, mister.
I mean, you could have said no if he asked.
No, but here's the sitch. It's because I'm taking off this weekend. Like I took this weekend coming up, I took it off. Uh-huh. So I won't be getting, I only work 1 day this week. Okay. Because I took the weekend off.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? Let me accumulate those hours. Because I'm not going to work next weekend.
Okay.
Like, you understand? Yeah,
but, then don't complain.
No, I'm not complaining. Like, I like the people I work with. Like, it's not horrible. I just thought it was funny because, we all thought we were going to get a week off. So we all look like idiots because we did not get a week off. Like, no one.
Okay.
So, that was my Valentine's Day. I spent it making food and in front of a grill.
It's not that bad. What else were we gonna do?
True.
Yeah.
I did not have a Valentine. Isabel, did you have a Valentine?
No. No, I did not. I've never had a Valentine in my life. Except, those, elementary ones. That, that you all share.
And they would pass out cards to each other?
Yeah. And, candy.
Yeah, I remember I did that once. I did it, once. And I did, the cards by myself. I was, in 4th grade, whatever. 3rd or 4th grade, and I did the cards all by myself. And then when I got there, I realized that I left a few kids out because I forgot. I forgot, and I was like, oh shit, bro, I can't. I can't.
Every time that happened, I think but I would buy them. We would buy them with candy included and stuff. And every time that happened, we would just try to have one extra just in case.
Yeah, because the packs would come a lot. There would come a lot of packs. So if any, you could just write in their name. Exactly. But it was just embarrassing because you're passing it out and you're like, oh shit,
you know that the teachers literally give a list of the students to the parents.
Oh no.
In case, yeah.
I didn't copy.
It was because you wanted to do it yourself.
No, it's not even that. It's just that I don't know. I just always did everything myself. I did not get help. I just did it myself.
Okay.
Is that funny?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you had a Valentine's?
Oh.
You have to talk about it. We talked about it earlier that you said you were going to talk about it, so you have to talk about it.
I did say that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, JIMESLIMers. To be honest, I don't think, like, if you're on the outside, it's not that bad. But
it's really not that bad.
But it's just that I'm so embarrassed. Look, I don't know what came over me. Like, I don't know how I let that happen. It's
not that bad. JIMESLIMers, she's overreacting by a lot. Like, Like,
I don't know. It's okay. Anyway, so let me tell the story of how I had a Valentine last year, right? Mm-hmm. So it all started. This one wasn't there. You weren't there for any of it because
no, I was not.
You dipped. You dipped.
Yeah,
that
I fatally
year.
dipped. Yeah, I did.
So it all started when I had class. I'm not gonna say like just like an elective class, whatever. So last year, what should we call him? Let's call him
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, let's call him Jackson. His name is not Jackson. Jackson, if you're watching this, like, I think I'm gonna die. I think I'll die.
Like, I don't think he's watching.
I hope the guy is not watching this. I hope he never.
Like, if he
this.
is, like,
stop watching right now, please. Click off right now. I don't want anyone to watch this. So, anyway, like, my heart is like beating. Like, I'm nervous.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I just
chill
hate.
Out.
Like, no. It's just that. Like, I don't know what. Okay.
Chill out.
So, Jackson had been switched to my class, right? And, like, I really didn't think anything of him, like, at all. Like, he was just there.
Oh, wait. You're going to tell the whole story?
Like, I'll tell the whole story right here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just going to say the little Valentine's Day part.
No, but the things that, like, that Valentine's Day part is, like, insignificant unless I tell you, like, what led up to it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So, he switched to my class, whatever. We were just there. And then, like, I don't remember we really talked. Like, we didn't really talk. Like, he was just there, whatever. He was just another kid. And then, like, when I would be in lunch, like, he would come up to the table, like, my table, and ask me dumbass questions. Like, you know how boys do that? I don't know why they do that. Like, they're like, oh, like, what was the page for this homework, whatever. I'm like, this, and that, whatever. And then he would leave. And he would do that, like, several times. Mm-hmm. So then everyone else was at the table, was like, oh, like, he likes you. And I was like, no, like, I don't know about that one. And then they were like, no, like, yeah, he did.
Okay, continue. Were you saying that he would ask you insignificant
questions that were dumb and stupid? And then everyone was like, oh, he likes you. I was like, no. Well, guess what, guys? Like, I was wrong. So one day he slid in my DMs, right? He slid through the DMs. And I remember that day I was, like, taking Toby to the vet because I think it was like a checkup. I don't remember. And then because he had asked me, like, he slid in my DMs. He was like, oh, like, how was practice yesterday? Because I remember, I think I told him I had practice, like, dance team, whatever. He was like, oh, how was practice? Oh, because I think I was complaining, as I always say.
Yeah.
Complain about...
Well, you have to cut it out. Yeah. You have to cut it out. That's not me. So I'm not going to be here.
Because I always complain about dance coach. Mm-hmm. So, I was like, oh, like, it was fine, whatever, it's just practice. And then, like, from then he was like, oh, like, what are you doing, whatever. I was like, oh, like, I'm at the vet. Like, we just had, like, a conversation. And then he goes, oh, like, do you want to play iMessage games? And that part still gets me to this day. Like, I should have known. Like, I got that message and I knew.
Yeah.
I knew that he just wanted my number. But I should have just cut it off right then and there. Like, I should have been like, you know what? Like, yeah. That's why, like, there were so many signs, and I went like this.
You're just so freaking dumb.
Yeah, exactly. Now you know why. So anyway, so whatever. I gave him my number. Whatever, and then we just like we were just like talking, right? Mm-hmm. Like for a while, like we talked for a really long time, like for a lot of months. Uh-huh. So we would just like text, like for the first like few months we would text. And then after a while, I was like, okay, like he's never told me that, like he's never told me he likes me, even though I knew he did, but he never told me. Like he would just like kind of dance around it, like without like telling me. And I was like, like, hello, like I was waiting. I was like, where is it? Like, where is this? And then I remember in like during winter break, I was like, oh, like, cause I unfortunately like caught feelings too, like unfortunately, like really unfortunately. So I was like like when is he gonna confess, right? So then hold on, let me like just take a pause because
bitch, like it's not that big of a deal.
No
stop.
Stop. No, so you weren't me.
So no, I wasn't, but I've gone through like Like, it's not that bad.
So during winter break, we had this like sleepover with the team, right? You were there, but you didn't sleep over.
Yeah, but I didn't sleep over.
Yeah, you were there. So I remember I was talking to Elena. I was like, oh my God, Elena, like he's not doing this, whatever. Like, I feel this in this way. Like, when is this going to happen? Whatever. She was like, oh, like, you have to do it. Like, you have to do it. Like, if you don't want to wait, then you have to do it. I was like, no, like, I can't do it. Because I'm just a pussy. Like, I can't do it. Whatever. And then she was like, just do it, whatever. So then, like, it took me, like, the whole night, like, to like, muster up the courage. So I texted him, and I was like, oh, oh. I was like, oh, like, I like you, whatever. And then I remember, like, he took a while to reply, and I was so nervous because, like, I don't know why I was so nervous, because I knew he liked me. Like, he would like send me hearts, whatever, and like I knew, but I still was scared, like, to tell him, obviously. And then he replied. He was like, oh, like, I like you too, whatever, this and that. And I remember I was like, oh, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, yay, whatever. And then, like, for me, like, that was like a, how do you say, like, monumental. Like, that was a impactful moment, because I was like, oh shit, like, damn. But, like, to him, like, it was like not. He was like, oh yeah, like, I'm on my way to watch Star Wars right now, whatever, talk to you later. And I was like, huh? Like, no way. I was like, there's no way possible that he literally just brushed it off like that. Like, he literally brushed it off to watch fucking Star Wars. Like, that should have been my ultimate sign.
What was he, a band kid?
No. He was a
broadcasting?
Broadcaster, yeah. Like, everyone who knows me is going to know exactly who I'm talking about, but... And it's because at the same time, like, everyone knew about everything. Like, I could not keep this a secret at all. Everyone knew everything. So it's like I was, like, dealing with it, and then everyone else was, like, you know, giving their input, like, whatever.
Pushing it.
Yeah, pushing it, exactly. So I remember I was like, oh, Elena, like, whatever. Like, I was disappointed, like, in that response.
Okay. Yeah.
So I went home, and I, like, cried. I went home, and no, stop. No, like, no.
Okay, but, like, continue.
Okay. So then after that, whatever, it was more of just like after that, we went on one date, right? And I remember literally everyone showed up to the date. I had no idea. Everyone showed up and said hi on that date. I don't know why.
No, like, you should have told them not to.
No, I didn't know they were going to come. Like, they just showed up. I was like, what are you doing
that's
here?
That's really embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing. So embarrassing.
Actually, I think I was at the mall at the same time, TBH. But you want to know why? Because I think I met up with, like, the people, and they were like, oh my gosh, Mariana's here. I was like, oh my God, where's Mariana? But then they told me, and I was like, I'm not pulling up.
Don't
like, I was
fucking
like,
pull up. If you would have pulled up, I would have been so embarrassed.
No, yeah.
Like, it was bad enough that, like, they came, and I was like, why did you guys come? Like, I had no idea that they were going to come. Whatever. Yeah, it was embarrassing. I felt bad for him. Like, I feel bad for him.
Yeah, like, that's really embarrassing.
Poor thing. Yeah, it's really embarrassing.
But that's low-key, like, they're these people's
fault. Like, I did not tell them to show up at all.
Yeah, like, that's...
Like, I did not. Like,
up.
Whatever. So then, whatever, we went on that date, and then that was, like, in January. And then, like, it was just, like, nothing changed about, like, the way that we were with each other. Like, because... The problem was that I didn't know him before, right? So we never had, like, that, like, friendship thing, you know?
I mean, it doesn't have to start in a friendship. I feel like once you, like, if you do like each other, like, from then on, like, you guys talk more.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm just, like, I just can't do that. Like, I can't do that, because then, I don't know what it was. Like, it would make me so uncomfortable. I just wish that we had been friends before. Because then, like, that would have made it like 100 times better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then like, during the whole thing, Sammy D was like, oh, like, do you really like him? Do you not? Whatever. And, like, I realized that, like, I only liked the attention he was giving me. I didn't like him. Because he was immature and, like, stupid. Like, no, he was not. Yeah. And then I wouldn't, like, I was stubborn. I was like, no, like, I like him, whatever. But I didn't. I really didn't. And then whatever, Valentine's Day comes, and he got me a like a bear and like
Aww.
a card.
Do you still have it?
No. I'll tell you what. I gave him like a little card too, whatever. And like that was it. Like there's nothing special. But yeah, whatever. That was my Valentine's Day last year. And that was like during school. Like we gave it to each other at school, and then
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I remember that day was the Valentine's Day dance too, but I didn't want to go. He was like, "Oh, go." And I was like, "No, I don't want to go."
Do you hear that?
It sounds like boiling water.
Yeah, just wait. Oh my god, did you see my eye get stuck together? That was weird.
No, I didn't see it.
It's just like, why is there so much noise? Like, I don't get it. It's because we're videotaping like in the morning.
Yeah, we usually do our podcast like at midnight when there's no one awake, but everyone's awake.
But like sometimes
today.
like oh my god, my hair's still wet. But sometimes like oh my god. But sometimes I get tired, you know, so I hate like doing it at night because then I'm like, you know,
like,
you know the vibes.
Yeah, it's because I come from work, so I'm like,
yeah, exactly. So
like,
you're like still kind of like awake.
I'm still awake. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like usually before I'm like I take a nap.
Yeah, you're like, I'm tired. I'm like,
but I go to sleep early, so
yeah,
I'm just used to it. But I feel like we should just keep it at night.
Yeah, because there's just too much.
Damn, bro.
Too much happening. Or like not when everyone is at my house, because right now everyone's home. But usually I'm like
usually
a weekday.
like I'm not home alone.
Yeah, like usually the only person here is me and my mom, and then my mom's like doing her stuff over there, and I'm like in here. But my sister's here today, so, and she's noisy.
Okay.
Anyway,
what were you saying?
Oh yeah, like that day, like there was a Valentine's Day dance, and I didn't want to go, because whatever, I just didn't want to go. And then fast forward to quarantine, right? Quarantine happened. We'd only ever gone on that one date, like, and we had been talking like from November to like March. We'd only gone on that one date. So then I was like, yo, like this isn't gonna go anywhere. Like nothing's happening. Like I was thinking of like ending it, being like, you know what, I don't want to like do this anymore. Well, listen here. So in about April, because a quarantine happened, and I was like, oh, yo, like we can't even like see each other. Like nothing's gonna happen. Like
so this is March.
So this is April. We're in April, right? March.
And now we're in April.
March quarantine happened. Like coronavirus happened. We're fast forwarding to April, right?
Okay.
So then I was like, oh, like I told my friends, I was like, yo guys, like I'm gonna end it. Like I'm like, because it was literally nothing was happening. I was like, oh, I'm gonna end it, like whatever. And then so I texted him. I'm like, oh, like I just want to be friends. Like, yeah, I was like, oh, I just want to be friends, something like that. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Here's the kicker. The kicker is that after I found this out after I ended it, but my friend, it was Loca's birthday, and I texted her, and we had an incident like during when I was in that like relationship, that because Loca did not like him at all. So I texted Loca on her birthday. And I was like, oh, happy birthday, Loca, whatever. Oh, because we had the incident in the locker room where she was just like, oh, like, I hate him, whatever, this, that. And I didn't care if my friends liked him or not. Like, I really didn't care. But what had annoyed me was that, like, she just kept on going. I was like, okay, like, I get it. Like, you don't have to like him, but, like, you know, just chill. And then she got mad that I got mad. And then, you know, like, after that.
I did not know this. Like, I did not know this at all.
Oh, well, I'm telling you now. So she got mad that I got mad, but I forgot about it. Like it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. I was just a little bit annoyed because like it was just constant. But she thought that like I hated her after that day. I was like, no, Loca. Like she texted me on her birthday. She was like, oh, like I'm sorry about what I said, whatever. I was like, Loca, like I don't even care. Like it wasn't even that big of a deal. Like I promise I never hated you. Like I was just those 10 minutes that I was mad, but I swear to God, like that was it. Like I never hated you, anything like that. And she was like, oh, okay. And she goes on to tell me, she's like, oh yeah, like guess what? I was like, what? He was like, oh, like he was talking to another girl. Yeah.
I knew that part, but I did not know the other part.
Oh, you knew?
Yeah.
I think I knew that.
You've told me this part before.
Yeah. And I think
like,
you told me
this gist already.
But who told you? Why would they tell you?
Salim.
Yeah, everybody knew except for me.
Yeah.
Everybody.
No, but no, like I found out like during quarantine.
Yeah, same. I found out like.
No, like I think I found out like after you.
I found out
like,
in
I
June.
found out like
I found out in June.
Fat. No, I found out like after.
Yeah, and then so I found that out in June, and honestly, like I wasn't hurt. I didn't care because I had already ended it. I was like, oh whatever, and it had been like such a long time after. Like it was a relief that I stopped because it was, I don't know, like it was just like weighing me down. Like I didn't like the, I don't know, it just made me, I don't know. So when I found that out, I was like, oh wow, like that's really funny. Like I just found it funny. I didn't care. I wasn't mad. I wasn't hurt at all. But then yeah, it was just funny because like he liked me first, but then like I got played.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know, you
okay
learn
now.
from stuff like that. I guess. Like I don't.
Yeah, that's the reason why like I don't regret it, because I learned a lot like about myself. But he was just, I never used his code name ever again. Like Jackson was like just immature. And I think the reason that I find this so like embarrassing is because there were so many signs that I just ignored. And like I always thought that I knew better. Like I always thought like, oh, I would never like get with someone like that ever. But I did. So now I look back and I'm like, yo, Mariana, like what the fuck was wrong with you? Like what the fuck were you on?
Like you did good. Like whatever, it's fine.
I guess.
Like it already happened.
It already happened. Like it's over, but still like don't. Hopefully like this is the last time that I have to talk about it. Like if anyone wants to hear this story, I'm just gonna tell them to watch this episode of the podcast because I'm not gonna tell them.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's the story of.
Yeah. Is that like our only story of today?
No, like it's why you have to pull up something.
Like I don't have a story.
Like at all.
Like no. Like I don't have a Valentine's Day story.
It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. It could be like any boy story. That.
Like I don't have like I don't know. Like I feel like if I say my stories, like people on the potty will think I'm a.
No, like it's fine. Just like censor it. Or you just don't want to.
No, like do I just like maybe I'll tell my like first date story.
Okay, yeah.
Because I've only ever been on one date.
Yeah, so
it was really bad. It was really, really cringy.
No,
mine is worse than yours.
No. I was gonna say like my date wasn't that bad. Like we just ate and then we walked around. Like it wasn't bad. There was nothing embarrassing. It was only that it was
horrible.
It was only that like a lot of people showed up, like to watch, and I was like, why are you here? Like why are you here?
Okay, so let me tell you. I'm gonna call him Joshua.
What's with all the J's?
I don't know. It just clicks in my mind.
All right, Joshua.
So, Joshua, like we text. Like I met him before, like at a party. I was like, oh my god, like mutual. Like we hit it off at the party. We were like, you know, whatever. And he was like, oh, like let's hang out. And I was like, okay. Like I don't know, because usually like I don't know. Like I find it awkward whenever I go with people that I don't really know. And he was like, yeah, like, I'll take you out. Like, well, like, I'll go to the mall, whatever. I was like, whatever. Like, he's pretty nice. Like, we've had a few conversations before. Like, he's not that bad. So then we, like, whatever. I say yes. Like, I asked my parents, whatever. They were like, yeah. I think this was, like, a year ago, but I think I was, like, 16. So I get in his car. Him and my mom have, like, a little convo, right? And he's leaning on the car door like this, like he's like
on the window on the little sill.
Yeah, like he opened the door for me and then he just like leaned on it as he's talking to my mom. Yeah, like he's a character. Like I don't know who this kid is. And whatever, he's talking to my mom in English, and like I don't know, like it was just kind of funny. And like my mom speaks English, I just thought it was weird. And then he was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, like or whatever, like I'll take her home. And my mom goes, no, like I'll go pick her up. Like thank God she said that, because it was needed. And whatever, I get into his car, and then he starts taking me to his house, which it was not the plan. Like this was not the plan. So I was a little sus. I was a little bit like, oh, like what the fuck. So then we go to his house. his parents are there. And we're like, whatever, like, his mom is talking to me. She's like, oh, yeah, like, you're so, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you would love my son, blah, blah, blah. Like, you and my son would be so good. I was like, the fuck? Like, his mom was trying to, like, get us together. And it was just, like, I was not having it. Like, I was so awkward. And when I'm with parents, like, I get very, like... Like, I'm very, like...
Yeah.
So I was, like, I was not comfortable. So we were there because we were waiting for his friend. So we were there for, like, 30 minutes or something. And then his friend, like, did not answer. So he was like, okay, like, we're just going to go to the mall. I was like, okay. But I was, like, confused. So then we go to the mall, and he has, like, a whole squad pull up. Like, a whole squad of friends. And I was like, why am I here? Like, I don't know these people. Except one of the other people, like, that was there. Like, I met at another party, and then we, like, hit it off. Like, I think I went to a party, like, right before that day. And I met this kid that was his friend, and he was there, and we chatted. It was fine. And, like, whatever, we go into the thing, like, the mall had, like, that fun time, like, game place. It was like a, what is this place called? The place that's like an arcade.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not the one that's in... Did we say the mall names?
No, I didn't say the name.
Okay, well, the one that's in your mall that you went to. It's not that one. It was the other one. You know what I'm talking about? That's like a little arcade.
Sure, let's just pretend I know what you're talking about.
It's like some fun time, something stupid like that, right? And, like, whatever, we go inside, and we literally just, like, sit on the floor of, like, a corner, like, this squad. Like, it felt like I was in middle school. Like, if, like, I went to the mall and, like, I was in middle school. So I was just really confused. I was like, oh, this is, like, we're just hanging out with, like, some people. Like, this isn't, like, a date. And then, but, like, then... And then, whatever, we go after, we, like, separate from the group, and we go into a Barnes & Noble. And, in the Barnes & Noble, we go into the kids section, like, whatever, we're talking, and then he tried to make a move, right? But then he tried, and then I was, like, grossed out because his breath smelled bad. And then after that, like, I pushed away, and I was like, no, like, like, I'm okay, like, and then he, like, kept trying, like, 3 different times after that. Like, we left, and I was, like, really uncomfortable, and then, like, we went into the elevator, and then, like, he tried again, and I was really uncomfortable, and then we went back to this arcade thing. He tried again, and I was really uncomfortable, and then I was like, Ma, like, pick me up. I was like, Mom, pick me up right now. Like, I want to leave right now. Like, I'm so uncomfortable. Like, this is so weird. And then she comes to pick me up. And, like, I think I, like, was in the car, and I started crying because I was just, like, uncomfortable. Like, I was like, this is not fun. Like, this was not fun. And my mom was like, oh, it's okay. And I was like, I never want to do this again. She was like, it's okay. I was like, okay.
Yo, what?
Yeah. Is that little Bruni?
It's Dobby. Should I let him in? Give me a second.
So, yeah.
No,
it was... Yeah, that's why I was like...
so bad.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's... Oof. That's bad.
Yeah, it was really bad. So that's the only date I've ever been on. And after that, like, I haven't never been on a date.
Yeah, no. Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I have a video of Jackson asking me out on that date.
Like,
I'm never gonna watch it ever again.
Yeah.
Every time I scroll through my camera roll and I see photos,
just delete
I want to die.
Like,
no, but I don't even want to
them.
look at it to delete it. Like, I just scroll really fast because I'm like, I can't do this.
Like, just delete them. Like, it's not that bad.
So bad.
Like, just delete them. Or, like, give me your phone and I'll delete them for you.
No, ew. Okay. But
okay.
Yeah, like I told you he asked me for a ride home once, right?
Oh yeah, you did. And that he had a boat.
Oh, he had a boat, and I remember I was like, "You have a boat?" Because his house was like big. Mm-hmm. But I remember, and his house was big, and then he was always like, "Oh yeah, my mom's so strict, whatever, this and that," and I was like, "Oh, like, I'm sorry."
Okay, but still, like, a boat.
Yeah, fat ass.
Should we show the rings that Natiar gave us?
Yeah,
because like we both put them on.
Aw, Natiar, if you're watching this, look.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you could see. Can you see?
Like, I'm wearing.
Because I'm so white, but it's like a little heart.
Yours is silver. Mine is like rose gold. Well,
oh, for real?
It's like gold. Well, yeah.
I love the silver. Thank God she gave me silver because I think it's so cute. And I wear it like all the time with like all my other rings.
Yeah, thank you, Nadia. I love them.
Thank
my
you,
nails are
Nadia.
not painted.
Nadia asked me if I wanted to be her Valentine's yesterday, but she fully has a boyfriend, so I just thought it was funny. And she FaceTimed me and I was like, hi.
Yeah, Nadia's a
Whatever,
full boyfriend.
so technically I'm Nadia's Valentine because you refused her because you said burgers were your Valentine.
Well, yeah, because technically they were.
Well, yeah, but still. So
Yeah.
I'm Nadia's Valentine, which means I'm cooler. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like after that relationship, like I was like, you know what?
Bitch, that was not a relationship.
No, that's why I go like this in quotations.
It's just like a thing.
Like I don't know what to call it. Yeah, a thing. After that
thing.
thing happened, like I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna like be by myself for a really long time because that like I don't know. I just hated it. I hated it so much. And like during the whole time, everyone was like, "Oh, like you can do better. Like you can do better. He's so stupid. He's so this. He's so that." And I didn't listen at all.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's because you liked him, so you were like
Exactly.
blinded.
I was like blind.
Yeah.
He's so blind. And yeah. And then
I think I only talked to him once, and it was like. It was
at the
really
show?
funny. No, I didn't even talk to him at the show. I talked to him like once before, like when I was actually in the school. I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was it. Like I literally just like it was like a.
Yeah. Did you know that he was the one that broke Loca's finger?
No.
It was him.
But I thought she was like catching a football.
His football that he threw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I knew
get the vibes. Now.
Exactly.
Like Luca. Yeah.
I knew that she didn't like him, and she had a valid reason because
Yeah.
because she was like, "Oh yeah, he never apologized either," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then yeah, so I knew that she didn't like him from the beginning, and honestly, I didn't mind. I was like, you don't have to like him. I don't care if you like him or not, but yeah, like that. I just find that so funny. When I found out, I was like, huh? Because
that's actually really funny.
Yeah, because it was Luca who told me. I was like, no fucking way. And then I brought it up to him. I was like, oh, you were the one who broke her finger. And he was like, I forgot what he said. He was like, oh yeah, like whatever. And I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. It was so weird. Everything about it was just weird.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think this episode's like can be shorter than.
We can finally keep our word on the short episodes that we keep saying.
Yeah, because like we have a thing for making our episodes really, really long.
Yeah.
Which I don't even think that many people watch it. Like our engagement is so low.
I mean, but we also like.
Our engagement for videos are like 10%.
I mean, I don't really keep up with the stats.
I do sometimes, but
yeah,
it's because I'm the business woman. I'm kidding. I don't fucking know. I just like checking out the stats of their videos.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, comment down below your Valentine's stories. If you have a boyfriend, comment. If you don't, comment.
Comment.
Tell me your horror stories.
Tell us your horror stories. Let us know how the vibe is. Also, we didn't say that we were wearing red today.
Oh yeah, we're wearing red for Valentine's Day, and my heart.
Also, my hair is red, but like it looks kind of orange, so it's like.
Oh yeah, and you didn't tell JIMESLIMERS that you dyed your hair red.
I did, but it looks really orange right now.
Yeah, but it's red in real life.
Yeah. So yeah.
And the hearts.
And my rings, like my heart. Yeah, cute.
You know, I don't
Cute.
think I knew the story about your date. I don't think I knew that story.
I think I've told you before.
I think you did, but you didn't go into detail like that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that
Like,
happened.
I'm just
It was,
glad that.
like really embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm just
Like I was embarrassed for that. Like that was really fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, but it wasn't even your fault. So.
No, it wasn't. Like this kid was so fucking annoying. Like fuck you, Joshua. Like
Yeah.
And I saw him at a party after that, and it was so awkward because I was like, oh, like hi, and he said hi to like my friends, but then he came up to me and he was like, I was like, no fucking way. This.
It's like they have the audacity. They have an audacity.
Like he really thought he was like in the right. I guess like I don't fucking know. Like that was so dumb. Like it was
like,
so dumb.
Yeah, and at least
it was so embarrassing.
At least like he never tried to make a move on me. Thank God.
Yeah.
I think that would have been so much worse. No, like that would have been so bad.
All right. Let's end the episode with a.
Please
like, comment, share, subscribe,
like,
follow.
Guys,
subscribe.
You know who my Valentine was? My Valentine's was the JIMESLIMERS. Thank you, JIMESLIMers, for being my Valentine. Hold on.
Let's just end it here. Like,
wait, just one more. Thank you, JIMESLIMers, if you're watching this, for being my Valentine, because I'm not gonna have a Valentine for a while.
Yeah, like same, but it's okay. Like, we'll be each other's Valentines. We're like each other's Valentines.
Oh, that's cute. Bestie time.
Shut the fuck
Guys,
up.
Isabel hates it when I call her bestie.
Like,
I've been
that's so
calling her
annoying.
bestie. But it's so
She's
funny.
been calling me bestie because one of our dance teachers was like, Isabel, can you go help your bestie? I was like,
yeah, it's because we're besties in dance. So
like, are we not besties in real life?
We're besties all the time, but we're extra besties in dance, and everyone.
Yeah,
knows
because
that
we're like.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I didn't too. Like we're like.
Yeah, we're like fat
same
besties.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the teacher was like, "Go teach your bestie the dance." And then when he said that, I laughed. I was like, "Oh my god, Isabel, like you're my bestie now." Like that was just.
Remember
funny.
when he was like, "Why are you laughing? Are you guys not besties?" We were like.
I was like, "No, like we're besties," but like now it's official, we're besties.
No, like she has not stopped saying it since that day. Like someone please tell her like to stop because it's not.
Guys,
funny
comment
anymore.
below if you like the word bestie, because I do.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, JIMESLIMers.